ধন্যবাদ। Hello everyone. Sorry that I'm late for the call. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay, great. I'm sorry, just give me like 2 minutes actually, so that I'll be able to get host privilege. I currently don't have it. Is that fine?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So while I try to do that, let me ask, how is everybody doing? How has the day been, and how has the program been so far? Will I have somebody who will respond to me? Nobody's answering me. Is it that everybody's seeing Shege today, just like me? I don't know. Can anyone hear
I'm
me?
seeing Shaggy. Shaggy with MTN network.
Ah, I'm actually encountering that also. I encountered that before I was able to get into the call. I was seeing Shege before I was able to get into the call.
My own is battery. My battery is about to die.
Sorry about that. Sorry. It hasn't been easy. For example, today at my work, I'm supposed to actually start resume around 2. Then around 3 o'clock, I used to check out around 4. Around 3 o'clock, I wanted to put on my gen, but my gen was not working. Like zero cuts. Just like few hours. They're actually fixing it now. There was no light. Thank God they brought light now. So the schedule was actually very much for me. Like I was actually imagining how this class I would have held it because my gen was down. There was no light. But thank God for God. God intervened.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Thank you. Well, I'm waiting for Xylus. I'm waiting for Xylus. Yeah, all is well actually, Edwin Taiwo. I'm trying to get host privilege from Xylus and I've not gotten a response from it. But right now I can't share my screen.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
While we wait for the class to start, I'm thinking if you could just enlighten some of us how the work environment looks like. You know, working as a as a front end developer. Like, what's actually our job in
Okay.
the industry? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. That's actually something. You actually gave me something to actually talk about, and that's very nice. Working as a software developer has its benefit and also is its benefit. I would actually put it that way. Because I would not lie to you. Working as a software developer is interesting and at the same time very challenging. And when I say very challenging, I mean today you might actually have a very good work, like in the sense that what you're doing is actually good, like smooth. While the other part of it is actually the debugging part, where you are going to make, let me say, out of 100% for a newbie, 100% of your work, let's say 90, your 90% is actually you debugging and going through issues. So it's very normal. Those stress that maybe you want to drop your laptop and you want to sleep, please, when you feel that way, it's best to actually sleep. Because most times if you continue, you might not code what you want. Well, my journey as a software developer, let me use mine as an example. I started I started coding like 4 years back, and I was like an April that 4 years back. Then after 6 months, due to consistent learning, I got my first within 6 months. Yes, the pay was not actually like an internship, so an internship actually. The pay was not so heavy. So I will tell you for the fact as a front end person, or even as a developer, your first pay cannot be heavy. It may not. It may be lucky, but I would say it's not always going to be heavy. When I mean heavy, it's not going to be like the way you see it online. That, oh, somebody's earning $10,000 or $5,000. Here in Nigeria, your base pay can actually be for this what is it called intern your first internship. You might even see job of 50,000 naira as what they want to give you. I started with 20,000 naira. I will not lie to you. 25 actually, 25,000 naira, and I was spending my transport was actually 20,000 naira in a month. So my gain was 5,000 naira. But what I was satisfied with was buying shawarma then. So if I buy shawarma, I will like shawarma, then I buy 1,000 naira. So when I buy 1,000 naira, I'm okay. My salary, what is even is going to be like what is it called? 4,000 naira. So just like I worked for 4,000 naira in the entire month. But what I was actually gaining during that period, I was telling myself, no, I know how to do this. So what I kept doing was I kept learning. So it was an environment for me to learn. Yes, the pay they were giving me was not okay, but I saw the opportunity to learn there. So what I would tell developers is don't go out for the money first. Because when you go out for the money in the beginning phase, you would actually have difficulty along the line and everything will be more money inclined. But I'll tell you for the fact also that when you don't go out for the money, that you actually consistency might be a very small pay. It might even be no pay. But the things you learn with a team is more okay than when you actually try to learn alone. So I would also say is as a beginner, I would not advise you to take up remote job. It's always advisable. Go for an on-site job. Look for on-site gig, on-site internship gig. Why? I said that is you would be able to learn from your peers. There's a difference between, oh, I'm trying to tell Abel, please, I have an issue with my code. Can you get on a call with me? Let's solve it. With me carrying my system to go and meet Abel in the office and say Abel, solve it. Nobody will be more eager to actually solve it than getting on the call with me. Because at that point, probably his phone is dead or something. Okay, I think Ismaili wants to actually talk. Ismaila, that's Ibrahim. I can see your hand up. No, sorry.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, please, I just want to ask some few questions and I want to demand for some things. I don't know, maybe it can be possible. Actually, I've been into coding for a little, let me say, for some months. So I'm not that good enough, but at least I'm catching up a little bit. So I don't know, maybe I can have your contact. So anytime you're coding, you will just share your screen with me so that I'll be able to learn from there. I built
Oh,
some app and some other thing, but I need someone that is professional so that I'll be able to be learning constantly from that person. So I don't know, maybe that can be easy for you to do for me, sir.
that would actually be something I would have to request from the management. It's not something that is in my hands to say I'm giving out my contact without that permission or anything. So maybe after the program, yes, we would have more
Okay,
time
sir.
to actually talk. But during the program, I'm not quite sure. That's very, 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 very cool.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. So, like I was saying, don't move for the money at the first part. And I'll tell you for the fact that consistency actually matters in development. Yes, you may actually be doing one thing repetitively, but one thing that you will learn along the long line is you'll be faster. When you do something every day, the next period you're trying to do it, what you learn is that when you started, you were slow. While you continue, you'll be faster. And while you're actually faster, you are prone to actually encounter more issues. The higher you go, the tougher it becomes. So even though they tell you that the higher it goes, the lesser know, because as the higher you go, the more task and the more tool you start working with. So that's it. So as a developer, you are prone to actually move higher only if you don't only if one, you go with a team, and two, you are consistent. You can't work alone. I'll tell you for the fact. You can't try to say you want to learn alone. And that's one thing I would advise everyone in this. Try to pick somebody. Be close to people. Your first gig might not even be from what is it called? It may not be your like this thing. To actually be referrals from yourself. That's how it is. My first gig was more like a from referral. I still get jobs based on referral till now. Oh, Alpha, I got a number from Joseph person. He said he can actually do this. Okay, yes, I can do it. And hardly I could say that I hardly even apply for jobs because I'm okay with referrals. So whenever I get referrals, one of the good things is the person that actually referred you, it won't show appreciation. And minus showing appreciation, ensure that you don't disappoint that person. Because as that person, as you fix for that person, another person would actually come back to that person. So your connection, your network will determine how far you can go. If you don't make good network, if you make lazy networks, then I'll tell you that you yourself you'll drag. So if you're having a friend who is not who does not actively code, who codes, let's say once in a week, you are friends with the person, and whenever it's time to just code, that's the time maybe you guys actually have to chat. Code with somebody who you know that can actually spend hours, even though you guys are not close together. You guys can be on the call, code, build projects together, work on it together. Look for a backend person and say, okay, let's build something together. That way, you'll be able to move not just faster, but you'll be able to develop better. And also, one thing that would help while you are growing is try to also teach. When you teach, you learn more. That's one secret I'll tell you. Yes, I've been in Zuri training for, let me say, how many years now? Okay, I think since 2022. Like I do train. Last 2 years that I was silver coach then, but now well I'm Toby. So maybe you have come across some of the videos that silver codes. So when I actually give like tutorial, I learn more. No matter how you do, I learn more. So always be ready to assist when you know something. Tell the person, okay, I think if we fix this, somebody's having an issue on Slack. Oh, try to do this. It works. Somebody's having an issue. Try to replicate the issue from your end. While you replicate, you're also learning something. So I don't know why Zelos is not still on this call. I've tried reaching out to him on call and I can't seem to get him. So please, I sincerely apologize that this class is not starting yet. It's supposed to have started.
Well, it's not a problem. We had the same issue in the previous class. So It's bound to happen today. Anyways, I have another question. Thank you very much for the previous one. So this particular one, like now you said as a beginner, majorly will be debugging codes, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So now let's say after a couple of months we finished debugging, like a couple of months you are no more a beginner and it's time to advance, maybe intermediate or junior level. What is going to be, let's say you get a gig at GT Bank, right? So what will be my job as a software developer for GT Bank? Because obviously GT Bank does not, it's not like they are producing app every blessed time or let's say website. So what as a GT Bank, if it was a cybersecurity personnel, I know that okay, I have to keep up to date to keep them from being attacked. But as a software developer, yeah.
Okay, a minute. Most developers in GT Bank, a minute, please. Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry. Apologies, please. Okay, so one of the things in GT banks, developers that actually go to GT banks, most of the work they do, either you are what is it called, a C# person or .NET. Banks hardly recruit for other roles aside C#, Java, or .NET. Aside, you are actually just working on their interface. And some of those banks, some of banks that I know, UBA, for example, make use of WordPress. That's no code. And Zuru is actually taking one of those classes. I think that's in June. That's June quarter, I feel. So I would say one of the things to grow, don't try to learn a lot of things at the same time. Don't try to learn a lot of things at the same time. Pick one, be a master of one. And I also tell you that aside you learning front end, try to have a soft skill. A soft skill, be it in product management or even in WordPress. I'm a WordPress person also. I'm not as if front end is not actually okay, but one of the things is in front end, there are jobs on it. But one of the questions I ask people is, will you code when you're 50, when you're 60? Will you still want to code? Yes, a lot of people will become CTOs. A lot of people will become what's it called? Founders, co-founders. So what about the rest of us? Is everybody that will actually be CTOs, be co-founder? This is actually one secret that nobody's going to tell you. So while you actually learn how to code, learn soft skill along with it. Not soft skills, still hard skill. Product management, HR, whichever. Even I still can't get Xylus to the call. I still can't get Xylus to the call. So as I was saying, soft skill actually also matters. It's not soft skill. We don't call it soft skill. No, I won't call it soft skill. I'll just say other skills also matters. Why
Like
you
non-technical.
Huh?
Like non-technicals.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's the right word I would have used. So does anyone still have another question? Another question? Maybe we should just convert this class. It's actually 1 hour 30 minutes, so we still have 1 hour. I know we're supposed to have a class. I'll make up for this class. Probably I'll face a class tomorrow or even during the weekend to make up for this class. But one of the things I want to do again is, can we just convert? I don't know if you are into, if you agree, convert this class to more like a question answer experience, or share your experience also, or you want to actually clarify more things. Is it okay if we do that?
I'm fine with that for my
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, let me get to another person also. Maybe two more persons, then we push.
Yeah, sure, we can.
One
It's
more
okay.
person. Okay, good.
Okay, let's make it question and answer.
Yeah. So I'll what about put it? I don't know if anyone has any question for me, or you want to actually clarify something small. Okay, I think our class is going to start now.
Okay.
Yeah, our class is going to probably start now. I'd like to know if you can see my screen now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Great. So the purpose of this class is actually advanced CSS. When I say advanced CSS, it is more of things that are beyond normal CSS. Well, it's still CSS. Stuffs like animation, stuffs like transforms, even tooltips, objects. So that's image object. That's when you're trying to create an image, fixing it to be proper. Sometimes when you add an image to the text, you actually see that, oh, it's not looking well. Then you are looking for a way to crop it. So for this class, we'll be going through some of this.
Hello, Toby. Please don't forget to record, please. Thank you.
Okay, let me see if this recording. I think somebody is recording already. Yes, it's being recorded. But let me stop the recording and start again. Actually, can't stop the recording. Okay,